D.
You've really had 3 careers: newspapering, television, radio. Does that surprise you, and do you think you were better suited for radio all along?
Well, in hindsight, I certainly didn't recognize it until it happened, and because first of all, they never really did have talk radio until, you know, what, I guess early 90s. I mean, for it to really expand like it expanded, I had no idea what talk radio was about, and it was really just coming in its infancy when I had the opportunity to get into it. But in hindsight, I definitely think that that plays to my strong suit.
And now you've become an icon. I mean,
I don't know about that name. I just think you live long enough, and you know, when you live long enough, you get enough people have got to know you, and familiarity and things like that.
any regrets? Is there anything that you've sacrificed in your life, health-wise, personal-wise, family-wise, to be as involved in sports as you've been all these years?
Yeah, I think personal-wise, I know I have 4 children, and all of them are adults now. They all live in the city, and we have a wonderful relationship and everything. But I think from a growing up standpoint, having worked at night all my life, my shift at the Town-Speaking Union used to be from 2 to 11 or 2 to 12. And of course, from there I got into television, and you're always working at night. So I really didn't have the opportunity to be vital part of raising my kids. And I've really regretted that. But fortunately, since they all stayed around, I've been able to play catch-up on that.
You were married once before your current wife?
Twice.
Twice. Mm-hmm. Did the job cost you those marriages?
I would think it contributed, but you know, in hindsight, I would think that probably I cost them myself because, you know, I was a little late maturing. I really was. You know, you know, I kind of got caught up in, boy, he's a television star, you know, and you go around with the football stars, and you know, the early years of the Saints, and everybody was, you know, high on the Saints, and you know, it was just a sort of an unreal world, and I think I got caught up in it a little bit more than I should have.
How about your health? How is your health?
Well, Jim, it's okay. I, of course, in July of this year will be 5 years since I had quadruple bypass surgery. So I don't know, you know, you just take every day at a time, and certainly I think that since 9/11, I think everybody's sort of living for today and tomorrow, and not really looking too far down the line because the world has changed so much.
Will there ever be another Buddy D in this town?
I would think so. I would really think so. You know, I will say this, I don't believe that I would have had the opportunity to go into television had not Hap Glaude did it before me. Because I think that what was shown is that somebody that's had the expertise as far as the newspaper columnist is concerned and grew that reputation over a number of years, when he finally went into television, you know, he certainly didn't have good diction and, you know, and things like that.
What's in heaven for Buddy Diliberto? What's heaven like for you?
Well, probably for sure, I'd be able to see all the NFL games at the same time, but most importantly, I probably would know who would win before I look at the game. So some kind of way, I'd have to get that down to my friends here and say, you know, take those 7 points and lay them.
Part of Jim's interview.